PSV settled tremendously quickly last weekend. They were 3 goals up against Heerenveen. Here's Teza. Tillman coming towards the ball. Instead, Veerman. Shaping up at the beginning of the campaign, it looked like he was going to be a real key part of PSV. Armel Bella-Kotchap might have been a big part of it. Maybe the judgment is that Olai was keeping it out were it not for the touch from Bakari. Tillman's been really sharp form, but start today for Johan Bakayoko, a 14th goal of the season in all competitions. I don't know if it's Mauro. Now PSV have found themselves. You wonder whether they might have it in them to overwhelm Sparta here. Schouten. Now Bakayoko. Oh, he snuck a cross in. Tillman challenging. And he snuck a cross in. Tillman challenging. And Joey Veerman. Before today. Veerman. Boscali. Arrow on the outside. It's Malik Tillman. Kept in by Tillman. Teza. Schouten. Mauro trying to make something happen down the PSV left. No changes from either side at the interval. So Peter Bosch has opted for Eddie Schouten. Thought he'd scored earlier in the game for the equaliser. Looks like it's going down as a Bakari own goal. Romaglio. PSV a little over half an hour away from sealing their 25th. Veerman. Touch by Saibari. Veerman. De Jong's touch. Teza central. Tillman spotted Lozano. Saibari caught. Tillman. Lozano making the run. Lozano making the run. That's for Saibari. He still doesn't look like he's enjoying himself down there, Peter Bosch. Who knows what emotions are being held back within him right now. And now anything could happen in these last 6 minutes or so. I don't think Dennis Higler's going to keep the game going much beyond the 90 here. Looks like the energy is gone from Sparta. Looks like the energy is gone from Sparta. Those guests at a celebration who never wanted to be there. And they'll be leaving pretty swiftly, one imagines. And nearly moments. He's going to be the man in the spotlight, deservedly so. In the Sparta goal. One of those maybe you'll be hoping that a stellar performance on an afternoon like this might just sway the national. Taser. Saito really neatly to Lauritsen, and now to De Guzman. Challenging up at the beginning of the campaign, it looked like he was going to be a real key part of PSV. Armel Bella Kotchap might have been a big part of things themselves. You wonder whether they might have it in them to overwhelm Sparta here. Schouten. Good run by Negli, allowed Bakary to find some space. Tillman will be 2-2 with Feyenoord. Till with the equaliser against his old club. The one time they've dropped points. The argument from Coach Rijsdijk would be that the leg came across, and trapped the boot underneath him. Wasn't it? Just look at the boot getting trapped underneath Tillman there. He makes no touch on the ball either. I mean, Scally's pass to Mauro. Here's Malik Tillman. Well, Sparta have certainly matched PSV. Sparta have certainly matched PSV for energy in these opening minutes. This is Said Bakary, the right back. Away from Tillman. Smart pass, Matinho. And Matinho scores! For Peter Bosch, he took Heracles to the cup final in 2012. They lost that game to PSV. He went to Maccabi Tel Aviv for a short spell. His team didn't lose a game in the league, at least. They were runners-up, pretty tight to the 90. It's Rosanas who's just come on. It's Rosanas who's just come on. The referee's brought it all the way back for the earlier foul. Tillman's been in really sharp form, but of the season, Mauro making a determined run. He's freed up some space for Malik Tillman. Away from Negli. And he's going to be the man in the spotlight, deservedly so. Have equalised. Tillman. Fouled by De Guzman. Of this being an unbeaten season went out the window. Tillman. PSV, it's been the case for much of the season. Mauro making a determined run. He's freed up some space for Malik Tillman. Away from Negli. That's an important factor in PSV's triumph. You need everybody pulling in the same direction, nobody getting too frustrated. Here's Pepe now, and here's Jordan. Need everybody pulling in the same direction, nobody getting too frustrated. Here's Pepe now, and here's Jordan Tezza. He's been with PSV since the age of 7, and that